Hey, everybody. Hey, Pug. Of course, you're first, as always. Barbara, Diana, hi, loves. Radio Nerd, what's up? What's up? News Now 209, what's going on? Rob P. Oh, no, Rob P is here. He knows what's going to happen. Carolina Kelly, one of my favorite people on the planet. El Chapo. Mac on me, Mac. That's what I call you. I don't know what your real name is supposed to be supposed to sound like. Tony, what's up? Lucinator. Seattle Judy. Seattle Judy, you're the reason I'm doing this today. El Chapo, Wolfie, unsub. Yo, what's up, peoples? So I want your opinions. I need your help, actually. Well, I mean, it's not like anything serious, but nothing I do is ever serious. What's up, Kim? So this is what's going on. North Chester, what's going on? You have lots of opinions. Good, because I need them. So I am at home in the living room, and I am, hey, Lacey, I am going to be editing my butt off for the next 2 days because we have been doing nothing but filming constantly for like a week. So I'm going to be like in my zone here of editing and working. And if you were in Johnny's live stream last night, we were talking about, well, Johnny was making fun of me because I don't know a lot of musical stuff. You know, like I haven't listened to a lot of music in my life. Like I grew up in the South, so I know like pretty much every country song that's ever been released. And I'm young, so I don't know a lot of like older music. Of course, Johnny's old, so he's all about that old jam, you know, and he always makes fun of me when I don't know these bands. Sarah Tay, don't you type in here right now. You better go to bed, young lady. You better go to bed, young lady. Hey, Wilma, what's up? Wilma, you can help me. You're an old lady. You can help with this. Hey, Tony. Um, Anyways, so last night they were naming off bands like Styx, which I've only ever heard one song, and I didn't like it. So this morning, for the last 2 hours, Johnny has been doing nothing but bombarding me with Styx songs to educate me on why I should like them. And I actually do like some of them. And so, hi, Fosse. And so I need help with a playlist of songs you think that Johnny would like for me to hear, bands that you think he will stop making fun of me that I don't know. Like I didn't know what Devo is. I still don't know what Devo is. So I need you guys to tell me in the Johnny's walking by rolling his eyes. Pug can help me. Pug's like the music king. I need songs to help me listen to. Hi, April. And Journey. I love Journey. I had never really heard Journey until about 2 months ago because we had started watching The Sopranos, which I had never seen before. And Johnny introduced me to Journey because he knew that song was coming up at the end of the show. I didn't. So, oh, thanks, guys. Okay, Whitesnake, I don't know. Rush, Pink Floyd. No Rush. I have heard every Rush song ever. I live with Johnny, okay? Every Rush song, every fact about every Rush song. Please don't make me do that. Don't just name bands, like name actual songs. Because if you just tell me a band, I don't know how to whittle that down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to whittle that stuff down. There's like hundreds of songs from every band. So tell me a band or some of your favorite songs so that I can get down with some of that. Also, they don't all have to be old, you know? So, hey, what did Wolfie say? Oh, Journey. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Um, oh, Seattle Judy. I listened to Renegade this morning. Never heard it before. Fantastic. Loved it. So yeah, if you guys would please just take a minute, name some of your favorite stuff. It doesn't have to be stuff that Johnny cares about. It doesn't have to be stuff you think I would care about. It could be anything, any genre. I'm not big on rap, but I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, I just need to get in the zone. I've been having a lot of outside head pressure going on. So I need to get in the zone and get some work done. 80s rock stations. Todd Run. I don't even know who that is, Wolf. I never even heard of that. Bell, search for any band on YouTube, then filter the most views, then pick the top 3 popular songs. That's how I'd. Okay, that's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. News Now Fresno, what's up, man? Okay, News Now Fresno. Not a lot is my thing. Like, I kind of grew up different than a lot of people grew up. So my music knowledge is not as much. My movie knowledge is not as much. Oh, also, if you guys want to throw out movies that you love, I'm also going on a movie journey, which you guys have probably heard about. So, yeah. Wilma Tupac. I've never heard a Tupac song. Is that your favorite, Wilma? Do you put on your Nike tracksuit when you go to play bingo at the old lady's home and just totally blast Tupac? Because I hope you do. If you do, you're my hero, you know? Okay. Todd Run. I don't even know how to say that, but it's on the list. Steve Wolf, Born to Be Wild. Okay. ZZ Top. Are they the ones with the weird beards? Is that one? Bon Jovi. The entire album, Fosse? Like, you can't pick a couple of songs for me, just the entire album? Okay. You know what? This is another question. I have heard people say in the past that there is a perfect album out there, but I can't remember what band it was supposedly that created this perfect album. The Miracles, Tears of a Clown. Okay. Hi, President Santa. That's the best name. Just the best. Hey, Mike Malloy. How are you? Melissa Bolden. Sweet, amazing Melissa Bolden is here. Okay, Lacey. I will Google a locals 80s rock station around here. The only problem is I'll have to have my Shazam or whatever it is on, because anytime a song comes on that I don't know, I have to do that thing where it tells you the song. David Bowie, Queen. That Bon Jovi record is the greatest. Okay. Sarah Tay. Sarah Tay is having a day. She has already emailed me once. She needs to take a nap. She needs to not be looking at a screen, and she's still going to take care of my music needs. Could you ask for a better friend than that? I mean, come on. Google 80s ballads. Pug, you know a billion songs. You can't type in the chat one of your faves. Come on. Help out. Help a girl out. That's why I have you guys, so I don't have to Google stuff. Hi, Sherry. How are you? And you didn't sing my song, Pug. What's up with that? What's up with that? I love John Lennon. Imagine's one of my favorite songs ever. Ever. Oh, Diana. Thank you. Diana's texting me. You guys are the best. I don't even know what Box Tops is. Well, Wilma, we all have our own, niche in life, and we know where you fall in that, apparently. Deep Purple. Whitesnake, Only My Soul. Okay, someone else just texted me Whitesnake, Only My Soul, so that one must be a good one. Okay, News Now Fresno. This is the thing, you guys. I don't really listen to a lot of music. Like, I'm not someone to just sit down and listen to music. So I don't have like Amazon Music or like anything like that. And I'm not one to listen to the radio. So yeah. Seattle Judy, Pug never played yours either. Pug, okay, this is a Pug shame fest right now. Pug, how could you not sing Seattle Judy's song? Pug, you have to do a live stream just for me and the song I wanted you to sing, and just for Seattle Judy and the song she wanted you to sing. You have to. A singer called LP, okay? Yeah, even if I don't see the ones that you type at that time, like I'm going to go back and read all these comments, so. Me too, Carolina Kelly. I'm usually, if I have free time, I'm like watching a video or I'm reading. So for shock value, oh no, what's gonna happen? There's no Fresno. What's gonna happen if I do that? How shocked do I want to be? You have a slow brain. That's okay, Pug. I'm just kidding. We love you anyway. Seattle Judy and I love you anyway. Yeah, in this house, Johnny listens to Rush every day. Like, I'm not kidding. Every day he listens to Rush. And he has one of those portable Bluetooth speakers. And so he listens to Rush everywhere in the house, no matter where he's at, all day long. So, yeah, there's a lot of Rush around here. And I like some Rush. Actually, I don't have any problem with Rush. I give Johnny a lot of hell about it, but it is every day. Like, he loves them. Hallucinator. I think I'll skip that one. I do know that one. I think I'll skip that one. Johnny has been introducing me to, though. I listened to Yes, which I love, by the way. Never heard them before. Love. You love Rush. Well, you and Johnny should be friends because Hall and Oates. Okay. I didn't know, Wolfie, I didn't know you were so into music, dude. Beach Boys. Okay. Ram Jam Black Betty on the list. Gonna do it. Pet Sounds is a perfect record. Okay, I don't even know what makes a perfect record, but Kansas, Boston, any band named after a place. Okay. How many other bands are? I'm sure there's Chicago into that one. The Beach Boys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't really listened to a lot of the Beach Boys. I just know like that one song. You know, that's everywhere. That's on like every TV show and like all that jazz. Honestly, you want to know what I know the Beach Boys from? You guys cannot make fun of me. I'm not that old, okay? So I know the Beach Boys from Full House because the uncle on that show was a Beach Boys fan, and he, sang all their music, and I think they were even on an episode. So that's how I know the Beach Boys is from the show Full House. Like, so. Kim says song Words by the Bee Gees. Okay. Carolina Kelly loves Boston. Everybody. Chicago Saturday afternoon. Okay. I do unsub. I will say this on my journey of like 70s and 80s kind of, journey. Yes, that sort of thing. I do love a guy with like the high tenor harmonic voice. Like, there is something very like, give you goosebumps kind of. AK Twin Mommy, how are you? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. I hope all the little babies are well also. Your dad knew the Beach Boys and Kenny Rogers. That's cool. I do know Simon and Garfunkel because even though I didn't listen to a lot of, like, my parents, if it wasn't country music, it was nothing. But my mother did have a Simon and Garfunkel album. And so I have listened to quite a bit of Simon and Garfunkel. But it's the only other thing besides country music I think was ever played in my house. And actually, my mom never played it in the house. She only played it in the car because I think my dad liked it. So Simon and Garfunkel is pretty much the only other thing outside of country that was ever played around. Steve Perry. Oh, cool. You were a singer? I bet you were. You have a really nice, very soothing voice, Unsub. So, oh, dude, you should throw out some British stuff for me, man. Like, I'm kind of, I did a little bit of that, Take That, because I really like James Corden, and he was a huge Take That. Is it Take That? I think it's Take That fan. And so I listened to some of their stuff. Phil Collins. Okay. You never listen to country? Well, I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a very, you know, kind of cultural specific kind of music. It's not for everybody. I grew up with it though, so, and my family's very musical. So, like my dad sings like an angel, man. He's a beautiful singer. And so, um, yeah. Incense and peppermints. I don't know, is that like is this home decor now or is this a song? Hi, AK lady. I was just saying hi to your beautiful daughter. I hope you're also having a wonderful day. Love you very, 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 very much. Deep Purple, White. I didn't know Whitesnake was British. Okay. Thunder, never heard of that. Would I do a StreamYards? I would sing with you, Pug. I make fun of myself like I am the worst singer in the world. I am not, but I'm not a great singer either. I do love to sing. If you're ever around me, I'm always singing. I'm one heck of a shower singer, let me tell you. The reverb in my shower, I got it down. I do love to sing. I'm just not the best. But I might, yeah. I just don't know a lot of songs, so we'd have to pick one and then let me learn it really well. Or you'd have to pick one that I know, which you could do because you're good at playing everything. So anything Billy Joel. Okay. I know Billy Joel from a movie I watched a couple of years ago that was kind of like an 80s based kind of romance movie. And also I love the show Criminal Minds, and a Billy Joel song is like a big part of one of the episodes of that show. Wow. Ouch. That hurt a little bit. Ow. I got trolled. I got trolled by somebody I know. Oh, Wilma, we're not naming the worst bands. We're trying to help Bill for Freedom get a musical education. And Wilma, you can tell me what bands you love. That way you're naming good bands, and I will listen to it. That's part of this. See? See how that goes? Led Zeppelin. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad, AK lady. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm so glad he comes home today. I know you're excited. That's fantastic. So happy for you. Go get some lovin's. Is a white snake racist? I'm pretty sure there are snakes that are white, so I don't think so. You Wally, how's it going? Kim Sims, REM. Someone else told me, one of my other friends, one of my local friends, because I was talking to them earlier, way early this morning, texting, and I was like, I need to do this like music thing for the next few days, and they said the same thing. REM. The best rock and roll movie is The Last Waltz. Okay, cool. I'll check it out for sure. Bob Seger. I've never heard Bob Seger. I'm also doing this so that the next live stream with Johnny, I can be like, I've totally heard these songs. He's not even going to believe it. Army retired. What's up? Black Oak, Arkansas. Are you from there? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that where you're at right now? Because I don't even know where that is. You have to give me like a county or something because I'm not really sure where it is. I'm from right outside of Little Rock, so I don't know a lot of small towns. What's up? Oh. Yeah, asking for opinions is always dangerous, but I also am talking about music, so I'm not that worried. Like, everyone loves all kinds of music. What's up, Patrick? So I'm not really that worried about opinions, you know what I mean? Simply Red, Holding Back the... I've never even heard of Simply Red. You're like... your knowledge of music is amazing, me here. Exactly, Seattle Judy. Okay, best song by Bob Seger is Roll Me Away. Okay. Gonna listen to it. Yeah, it's just music stuff. I'm not actually asking opinions about things that matter, Like, this has nothing to do with the police or anything like that. I already have my own opinions, you know what I mean? They're hard-fought opinions too, so I'm good, I'm good on the opinion basis. I got my own. Going on the list, Seattle Judy. I agree. The Last Waltz is amazing. Okie dokes. Billy Joel This Night. Oh, really? That's interesting. Okay, that piques my interest a little bit. Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton, The Beautiful South. Hi, Joe. How are you? How's Joe Black today? Pink Floyd. Smokey Robinson, Shop Around. Okay. If I Had a Rocket Launcher is a good song. Is that really the name of a song? If I Had a Rocket Launcher? If so, amazing. Black Oak, Arkansas is from Black Oak, Arkansas. Oh, is it a band? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's a band? Okay. Also, Diana, where is Black Oak, Arkansas? Like, give me a reference. Help me out. Wilma. Wilma. You're lucky I like you, Wilma. Paula Abdul. Wow, way to like pull some. I will say this though, I can do well, not anymore because of back in the day before my spinal cord injury, I could do every dance move to Paula's Straight Up, every single one. I loved it. Can't do that anymore. But you're getting drunk. Well, that sounds nice. I hope you're having a good time while you're doing it. Mamas and Papas, Janis Joplin, Buffalo Springfield. The Loving Spoonful. Okay. Everything's going on the list. Aerosmith. I can get down with Aerosmith. I have seen Aerosmith like 20 times in concert. And I actually like the 2000s revamp of Aerosmith too. Thin Lizzy. Okay. Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is he's great. I like a lot of his stuff. Of course, you're talking to somebody who's grew up with country music, so it's hard for me not to, get down with a lot of that stuff. Christopher Cross. I've never heard of this. This is amazing. I feel like I'm going to go on like an amazing journey here. Matt Monroe, If I Never Sing Another Song. That sounds like one of those like life-altering song titles. Like you got to really back up a song if the song title is If I Never Sing Another Song. You know what I mean? The Kinks. The Kinks were on my list from before too. So, yes. "18 in Life," Skid Row. Okay. I did not think you were going to say that. I didn't think you were going to say that. Southeastern Pennsylvania Community Watch. Hello there, amazing person. How are you? If Tay's coming with the Kinks too, it's something I'm going to have to check out. Yep, Seattle Judy's seen her in person a few times. Some of the new stuff you've never heard. See, I feel that way about a lot of the older stuff. Jackson Browne. Tom Petty. I do love some Tom Petty. Okay, it is. Jackson Browne is? All right. I'll check it out for sure. Okay, Patrick, I'm excited. The Killers. Okay. John Mellencamp. Marshall Tucker. What's up, Spot Check? How are you this afternoon? Hope you're having a good day. Guns N' Roses. I can get down with some Guns N' Roses. Anything with Chris Cornell. Also pretty much anything by the Foo Fighters. Okay. I watched a little like mini documentary about the Red Hot Chili Peppers the other day, and what happened to them on Saturday Night Live when they were doing their Saturday Night Live set, and what happened between the lead singer and the guitarist, which I can't think of their names right now, but if Johnny was in here, he could. It was a pretty interesting little documentary. Styx is what I've been doing all morning. So last night we were talking about Styx in the live stream in Seattle. Judy was like, you have to listen to this, because I had only ever heard Mr. Roboto, which I think is a really stupid song, so I never listened to any of the other Styx songs. But Seattle Judy was like, no, you have to listen to this one. And, you know, so Johnny has been playing Styx all morning, like some of their best, and I really do like some of them. I have to say, though, Mr. Roboto is still one of the worst songs ever, in my opinion. Worth watching Sonic Highways. Okay. Black Water by the Doobie Brothers. I've never listened to any of the Doobie Brothers. Grateful Dead. Thanks for helping out, Spot Check. Even though you don't know what's going on, you're like, I'm just going to throw it out. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Soundgarden. Best Doobie Brothers song is Black Water. Okay. Oh, can you guys hear serious growling? The next door neighbor's gardener is out, and he hates any noises like mowing or like weed eaters or anything, so he's having a mild breakdown right now. Duran Duran, okay. I'll have to listen to Genesis in honor of our Genesis and tell her I listened to Genesis, even though I don't know if she even knows any Genesis songs, but I'm just going to make the full circle with Genesis. Long Train Running, okay. Noah Neva, how are you? So happy to see you today. Making my day by you showing up. I really appreciate it. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Talking Heads. You like Alice Cooper's nails? I don't know anything about his nails. I'll have to check it out. Melissa says the 80s had the best music. I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I was born in the 80s, so I don't know if it's the best music, but I'm going to educate myself and give you an opinion. Duran Duran artwork is iconic. Oh, Noah, I am spending the next few days like editing and trying to keep my head down and working because I've just got so much stuff going on here. And Johnny's been filming so much, and there are so many videos to put out. He cannot edit them all by himself. So I'm going to do a few of them. And last night Johnny makes fun of me every single live stream. And anytime people come over to the house or whatever, because I just don't know a lot of like 70s, 80s music, and they all make fun of me for not knowing these big hits and everything. So I'm trying to educate myself, get you guys to give me your opinions about some of your favorite music. It doesn't have to be 70s and 80s. It can be anything. And then I'm going to make myself a playlist, and then I'm going to get some musical education care of you wonderful people here on my live stream. And Noah, you know what? I care what you think, because I don't meet a lot of people in person. You guys know that. Like, just because I'm on YouTube, I don't, this is like YouTube. It's not real. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you guys are in my real life. I think you're all wonderful, though. But I have met Noah, and he's a wonderful person, and he gives the best hugs. And so some people that I know in person get really excited to see on here. And Diana, who is one of my closest and longest friends ever. I should watch Caddyshack and film myself doing it. It would probably be funny. I'm a really animated movie watcher. Johnny gets a kick out of it because he'll put in a movie I've never seen. And I'm the kind of person that will talk back to the screen, and I can't help it. I just get really animated, and I just gasp, and I'll grab you if something happens. So, yeah. I'm not the kind of girl that you want to take to the movies. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too vocal to be taken in public to watch a movie unless you want to be shushed. But if you like hanging out with the vocal girl at home watching a movie, I'm your girl. I know, Carolina Kelly, I know. And I'm not even a huge Vegas fan. I was just going to go hang out with you. I don't even really like Vegas that much. I just wanted to hang out with you. Alan Parsons Project. Okay. Well, Diana knows. I know Leonard Skinner. I'm from the South. Like, come on. We all know Leonard Skinner. I think it's like in our DNA when we're born, you know. Yeah, Johnny keeps talking about the Judge Smails references, and I've never seen it. I don't know, but I'm gonna watch it. Here's a song that applies today as it was when it was written about 50 years ago, for what it's worth, by CSN&Y. Okay, I've never heard of it. Oh, Crosby, Stills and Nash. Okay, I will. You said CSN&Y. I did not know what you were talking about. Thank you for the clarification, Diana. And I will look it up. Steve Miller Band. Billy Idol, yeah. Anything from Billy Idol? Okay. ABBA. I do not like the Beatles. I do like some of John Lennon's individual stuff, but I am not a Beatles fan. And I don't know why, but every time I think of ABBA, I think of the Beatles. I don't know if that's like some just twisted mental thing that I have going on that I need to get over. But I think that's one reason why I've never really listened to ABBA, is because I'm not a Beatles fan. And I've never really even listened to that much from the Beatles, just a few songs. And I'm just not, I don't know, I just can't get down with it. I'm not sure why. It's something weird. So, do you loathe the Beatles too? Yeah, I mean, I don't loathe them. I just will walk away if they're on the radio. Like, if I'm in a restaurant and I hear the Beatles, I will plug my ears. Like, I don't know. It's something about my brain. It's almost like chalk, like fingernails on a chalkboard to me. Big fan of ABBA. Super. Okay, so if you hate the Beatles but you like ABBA, I will give them a chance. But I think the reason I've never given them a chance is because I just, for some reason, when I think ABBA, I think the Beatles. So. Really? I didn't know that. He wrote Sweet Home Alabama in response to Alien. Okay. I did not know that. Cool. Not a Beatles fan either, but you love ABBA. Okay, I'm going to do it then. I had some weird thing in my head. I'm going to get over it and I'm going to do it. Also, Carolina Kelly, I had to leave PJ's stream before it was over, and I don't know what happened. I was super concerned, and I mean, you and I were texting about it, so I mean, you know my concerns. We were texting about it, but I don't know what happened, so I hope everything's going to work out okay. Did she leave with the kids, or is she still waiting? I hope she left with the kids. CPS scares the crap out of me. They have like unlimited power. They have no oversight. They can literally lie and say anything. There's no record of it. They're just a super scary part of the government that just. Oh, did you? Okay. I'll have to go back and I hope it's still up. Her kids came out and they took them. Oh, thank freaking God, Joe. Ugh. I'm telling you right now, she needs to go get a lawyer. Once CPS is ever involved, they will never stop. They'll never stop. It will be relentless badgering. She needs to go get a lawyer and put a wall of paperwork up right now. It's the only thing that will get them to back off at all. Neil Young, Southern. Okay, so that's the one that they're talking about. He wrote. Okay. Everyone's Heard for What It's Worth. Okay. Maybe I have. Maybe I do know who they are, and I just, because sometimes you don't recognize bands, and you just um, maybe move out of the state. I'm telling you, CPS scares me. Anytime a woman, like I get women that contact me all the time that are like, hey, I really like what you do. I want to be an auditor. I want to be a cop watcher. Like I want to do accountability. I want to be an activist. And the first thing I always say to them is, do you have children? And if the answer is yes, don't do it. I mean, that's my personal opinion. It's my personal advice to any woman, because when there is retaliation against you, and there will be, okay, if you are an activist or you do what we do, there will be retaliation against you. It's just the way it is. When you try to keep government and police accountable, there will be retaliation. So I tell women, if you're a single woman like me, okay, so I'm single, I support myself, and the money that I bring in with my job is the only money I have. That's why I don't tell people what I do for a living. And I've heard all kinds of rumors about me. I don't care what you think. I pay my bills. That's all I worry about. But I will never tell anyone what I do for a living. Never, ever. The only person that knows what I do for a living is Johnny, because he lives here and I've known him for umpteen years. Okay. I knew him way before he ever started doing this. Because you have got to protect your money source, because government trolls, the first thing they do is go after your money. And if you can't afford to lose your job, you better be super secretive about what job you have. Okay. You better not tell anybody, and you better make it really, really hard for people to find out what you do. Or you better have a job or an education basis where you could move on to another job if you had to. Okay. So you could lose that job and then get hired easily into another job, because you will lose your source of income. But more importantly, if you have children, the likelihood that CPS is going to be called is so high and so scary. So scary. Okay. I always tell people, if you have children, please rethink it. Please. Because CPS is one part of the government that is almost no oversight at all. Almost no oversight. And they can literally say anything. They can hold your children. They can do so many things. So I always tell people, if you have children, please rethink it, or please have a really strong family base, that could step in times where things get bad. Because if you don't, terrible things can happen. And so I always caution people about your personal lives if you're going to get into activism. Now, I never want to discourage people from activism. I believe it's the only way to change things. But I also, with women, I just try to be very cautious and very realistic about the possibilities of what could happen. Hi, Jason. Hi, M-Star. How are you? So yeah, that's my opinion about any of that, which is one reason why I do activism. I don't have a lot to lose aside from a job, and a source of income. But I'm also super lucky that I have a little bit of an education, and I feel like if I did lose my job, I would be able to get another one, so. But I don't have children, so I don't have to worry about, those sorts of horrible circumstances that could come up. Yeah, Otto's a great example of scary things that can happen with children. Really scary and really horrible things. Well, that's the thing. Like, we don't know who can lie about what. And when you have someone who's quote unquote trusted in a room with a child, they can write anything on a report. They can say anything on a report. And we know that cops are legally allowed to lie. So I don't know. It's just a part of the government that is really scary. And I don't, I just get super nervous when I hear people having interactions with CPS. You've been married for 47. You've been married many, many years longer than I've ever been alive. Congratulations. Marriage is hard. I've been married and I know how hard it is. And congratulations is all I can say. That's amazing. Let's get back to music. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I believe it's important. That's why I do it. And you will lose friends, you will lose family, you will lose lots of things. When you put yourself in front of a camera and do activism, you have to be ready to lose a lot of things. You also have to have a really strong home base. You know what I mean? Like, I love YouTube. It's a wonderful platform. It allows me to do the activism that I want to be a part of in this particular way. I do a lot of other things activism wise, but you know, this particular way of using a platform for activism is fantastic, but it's not my life. You know what I mean? So I always tell people too, like, it's really easy to get caught up in YouTube. Like, it's really easy to make this your life. And that, to me, that's just a really dangerous cycle of this is real, because it's not, you know what I mean? It's YouTube. And so you have to be super careful. You have to have a really strong home life with people that love and support you. So and you have to be investing in your home life too. You know, make sure you have great friends, make sure you're going out and having a good time, because the type of activism that we do, we're surrounded by a lot of negativity. You know, we see a lot of negativity all the time. I mean, that's what's called us sort of into activism, is seeing the negativity. So it's really easy to be surrounded by negativity all the time and let it just kind of eat you up, you know? So you have to be investing in other things. I saw that, by the way. Wow. You have to be financially secure. You don't have to be, but it's really hard if you're not. But most people are not. You know, I don't know anybody that's not living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I live paycheck to paycheck. Everyone I know lives paycheck to paycheck. I live in Los Angeles, which is probably one of the most expensive places in the world to live. So a lot of people can't be financially secure, but it really, really does help. So if you can't, though, that doesn't mean you can't do activism. It just means that you have to be prepared for the financial repercussions of having to hire lawyers, and yes, and bond money. So, yeah, Seattle Judy, you're amazing. You need to marry someone you could walk to hell and back for. Yeah, I agree. It's wonderful to have a person by your side, but it doesn't always, you know, doesn't always happen. Relationships are hard, really hard. You want to see a 1A audit done with Polaroid cameras? I've always said, this is something I've always said, and that is, so Johnny's been arrested at Edwards Air Force Base, and we've seen lots of guys get arrested at Air Force bases and different like military types of bases, and we've audited different, like San Diego's just full of military bases. Hi, Ghost Rider. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming. Makes me so happy anytime you're here. Your hell and back partner is 4,336 miles away. Wow. That's a long distance love, let me tell you. They have the law. I can't think of exactly how it's worded. You guys could probably do it. But one of the things that they always get you for is you can't photograph or sketch a military base. And I've always wondered, I would really like to see someone show up at a base and actually get a pad of paper out and sketch it. Like, would they arrest you for that? I mean, they can't arrest you for being in public and doing that anyway. It gets dropped all the time, but that is part of the thing, sketching. So I've always wanted someone to take, like, you know, pad and paper and like actually sketch something. Exactly, Canadian rights. What about Google Earth? Maps, exactly. It's ridiculous, but it's just a contempt of cop thing. It's like contempt of military base thing, you know. Exactly, Ghost. It sounds sketchy. You didn't miss anything. I'm pretty much done. I got everybody's musical opinions, which is what I cared about. It's what it was about. And thank you all for showing up and helping me. I really appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. I don't, Brian. I don't. Goodbye, Judy. Thank you for coming. Love you too. My opinion, oh, that's very sweet, Tex. It's very sweet. I'm also very independent, so, but that's very sweet of you. Thank you. Really? 18,795. I don't know. Is that the sketching theme? Bye, Noah. I hope you have a wonderful day. Is that the sketching one? Because Johnny did go to court. He went to federal court. Oh, I think we had three court dates, 2 or 3 court dates, and it wasn't until after the third one that they decided, instead of continuing on, that they would drop it. So he had to go to federal court. Working on taxes. Oh, I hate taxes. I'm so thankful there are people that know how to do taxes, so all I have to do is take my stuff there and say, please make this right. Which is probably not a good idea. I should probably know what I'm doing so that I don't get screwed over. But I'm one of those people that just goes to a tax person and is like, can you please, here's all of my stuff for the whole year that I've saved. Can you please make this happen? You know, to get out of trouble, just say your Google Maps. They have those huge things on top of their cars. Bruce Cockburn. Okay. Of course it's Johnny's fault. That's why we're all here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Can you guys hear Sirius licking himself? He is just having the best day, let me tell you. He's been barking all day at the neighbor's gardener. Yeah, I never do a live stream really. I mean, I did one the other day after Johnny's surgery, but I don't do live streams from in the house. I like to go to the park. It's just so hot right now. It is so hot. It's been 100 degrees for the last 3 days. It is so hot and miserable. So I haven't been like going to the park or anything. All right, everyone. I got to get to it. I got like 2 days worth of editing to do. Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. I will. I have like a list of like 50 things. So I'm for sure I'm gonna get started. Like first thing I'm gonna do is make a playlist of like 20 songs that I pick, and then I'm gonna get started. So all right, I love you all. Thanks for coming in today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry this was like probably very boring, but I needed the help and I appreciate it. And I'm excited to learn all the new music and let you guys know how it goes. Some of you I didn't expect to have all of the musical knowledge, like, and some of you said things I would have never ever thought you would say, so it was pretty cool. But thanks for the help, and I love you too, Melissa. Thank you so much. And anyways, I'll get back to you guys in a few days and let you know how it went. And yeah, he's doing so much better. I should have said that. I know most of you guys want to know how he's doing. He's doing a lot better. So he had a little procedure, took a few days to get over, and he's having, some other stuff coming up. So we have been filming like crazy while he's feeling good before it kind of like, it's a journey. So he has things coming up and medical wise. So we want to film as much as possible before he has anything else that comes up. So when he feels good, we film, and he's been feeling good for the last, few days. And so we are sorry, getting distracted. We are filming a lot right now and editing, and it's too hot to do anything right now. But in a few days, hopefully he's feeling good. We're going to go out like probably, the next few days and film more. And so hopefully when he does have like a little bit of a downtime in his health journey, he'll still have plenty of stuff to put up for you guys. So, hi, Anon. How are you? Yeah. So that's what's going on, but he's doing really good right now. He's been feeling really good. He gets tired easy, but he's been feeling really good. So, but thank you all for asking and caring and all of the well wishes you send him. He does read them all, and I do anything that gets sent to me, I send over to him, and he does read them all. And he does really appreciate them too. So, anyways, everyone have a wonderful day, and you all rock.